Oh,
Good,
nobody loves us.
good morning.
Okay.
Good
I just
morning.
started it. Yeah, good morning.
How
If
are you?
anybody shows up, we might be the only ones here. We're not,
That's okay.
we
We'll
haven't
just
been
talk to each
involved
other
in all the
live.
drama, so
There we go. Yeah, so the other one is berry flavor and this one is tropic flavor. I like it.
I guess that's why I just never really liked vaping, so I just never did it. And then I
Well,
just
it,
quit.
the
And then
one
I never went back to smoking or anything. Oh my gosh.
the ones that I
Okay.
what happened? Oh my gosh.
A commercial. I forgot. I monetized this. Oh, we got a whole two people in the chat.
Hey, good
Hello, everybody.
morning.
Hello, Lurkas. Hello. No, I've been watching a little bit of what's going on. Not a lot.
I
Not
haven't
a
either,
lot.
and I like it like that.
Yeah, I'm like, so. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Well, it's about time someone said hello. Good.
Good
We thought
morning.
we were just going to be talking to each other this morning. But that's better than talking to yourself, you know.
Everybody has to get used to you being back, I think.
Oh, yeah, I used to go live every morning. But, yeah, well,
And you
it
put
is what it
Tuesday,
is.
right?
Hmm?
You put your back on Tuesday and Thursday, right?
Oh, I never said that. I didn't put it on my community
Well,
page.
there you go.
I forgot. I forgot. Well, you know what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
My whole house flooded. And stupid me, I could hear it. I could hear it from upstairs, and I'm thinking to myself, that sounds like water. And I thought it was raining outside. I go downstairs. Hi, Sundancer. How are you, honey?
Hi, Sundancer.
Oh, God. My whole downstairs flooded yesterday. Whole downstairs. Like I'm telling you, when I say flooded, flooded. Hi, Theta Eisenberg.
Tito.
My, I had to be on my hands and knees. At least I had the presence of mind to shut off the water to the tank. So I shut off the water and had at least, but the rug in my kitchen was completely soaked. It was just a mess.
Wow.
And of course, I'm not, my arm's not feeling 100%. So I was like in a whole world of pain last night. But
Surprise your husband to get mad at you for doing that.
well, he's like, "What did you do?" I'm like, "Nothing." It
Oh.
was coming out the top of the honestly, it was just coming out. I don't know if something got stuck in the tank or I don't know what. It wasn't me. I never use the downstairs bathroom ever. I never use it because that's the one that flushes by itself. I'm always freaked out about that too.
That's not good. Flush.
Well, that's the one that I told you that my ghost has diarrhea or something, goes to the bathroom all the time. I lurker. Oh my
Hi,
goodness.
Victor.
Hi, Vinny.
Hey, Vinny G.
Oh, I am doing a little better. I am doing a little better. I get my stitches out tomorrow. So after tomorrow, I'm
Yeah.
hoping he doesn't squeeze on my arm again. Oh my God, that was so painful.
Tell him
It's
no.
good to see you, Vinny. Hi, Gemma.
Hey, Gemma. Tell
Let
him
me
no.
do something. Um, Gemma, good to see you. Yeah, it's been quite the ride for me.
So your whole basement flooded, and your kitchen then.
No, the whole first floor flooded and it leaked through the floor into the basement.
Oh,
So there's like, yeah, it needs to be, yeah.
and
I'm
then
glad. It's a good thing my husband is handy If he wasn't handy, I don't know what I'd do. I'd have to hire someone to do all that work. But he can do all that stuff.
And then
But, oh my
and kitchen
God.
disposal broke.
Hi, Remy.
Hey, Remy. Then your kitchen disposal broke.
My what?
Your kitchen disposal.
Oh, my garbage disposal. Yeah, that's screwed up too. Hi, Babe Beauty.
So when
How
it
you doing?
rained, hi, Bay Beauty.
Yeah, yeah. And then my husband says to me, "What did you shove down there that was plugged up like that?" I said, "Nothing." I wasn't. I haven't even eaten. Like my pants are fitting me real loosely now because since I've been in the hospital, it's been hard for me to like eat. I haven't even felt like eating. I'm gonna put the, it's just like, I mean, it's not. I wouldn't recommend losing weight like that, but it happens.
No, Remy.
Happens.
Usually you don't.
What did Remy say?
Are you supposed to take your garbage disposal apart and clean it?
I don't know if you are or you're not, but this is the second time that it's done that. That it's been complete. I mean, I know that I'm not stupid. I know there's certain things you can't put down the garbage disposal. Like you shouldn't put down eggshells. You shouldn't put down potato peels. I mean, there's certain things I mean, soft stuff and
Right,
stuff off your plate you can, but
right.
there's certain things that you shouldn't put down there.
I don't like them. I hardly use mine.
Remy, you're a stick figure. You seen her?
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's so skinny. I'm sorry if that offends you, but when she came on my panel and cammed up,
People don't like to be called that. They like to be called thin. Okay.
I would love to be called thin, but
Better
she,
than you said.
it shocked me because not only was she thin, but she was kind of yellowish. I think she looked like she had jaundice or something.
Okay.
I hope you're doing better too. Yeah, but you're tall, aren't you? I mean, 130 is not bad.
That's small. Yeah.
It's all your ghosts. Babe Beauty, that's what I said to Nanya. I
She
said, it's my
did.
ghost, didn't I? I
Yeah.
said, that stupid thing. Because when it happened, I'm like, stop effing with me. That's the only thing I could think of.
Well,
Stop
the other
effing.
day they knocked on her door 3 times and I said something and she said right after I said it she heard a big thump and then you didn't hear anything for a while you said and then all of a sudden
No, there was like, it was, wait, Remy, what are you saying? Acute liver and kidney failure will do that to you. I'm 5'7". Yeah, 5'7" and 130 pounds is thin.
yeah.
Because my daughter's 5'7" and I think she weighs 140 pounds and she's in good shape. Like I wish. Yeah. How are you doing now, Remy? One of these days. Uni, hi. You're at the doctor? Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
uh
I'm sorry you're at the doctor. I hope you're okay. I am a lot better, Remy. A lot better. I get my stitches out tomorrow and I should be even better. It's not pretty to look at because I had to get 7 stitches. But it's not pretty to look at. I don't like looking at it. And my hands, like, I don't know if he cut into the nerve or whatever, but you know how you get when your foot falls asleep or you bang your elbow? your
Yeah.
funny bone.
Really?
It's like numb and you get tingly.
Yeah.
That's how my hand feels all the time right now. But he told me, he warned me about that. He said some of his patients have complained about that. I hope so. Yeah, I had my surgery.
I said in a month you're going to be great. You're going to be brand new.
Hernia repair scars aren't pretty either. Well, now, I had on my right arm, I had the staph infection. So I had to have 2 surgeries on my right arm. And now it's 2 surgeries on my left arm. So I'm freaking scarred up for life. I'll never wear a bathing suit again.
Oh, stop.
I have the ugliest scars. Like, and it has to be on my arms. So
Mm.
good Lord, the health gods said, hold my beer when it came to you. Yeah. I mean, it was an elective. Hi.com. How are you doing?
Hey.com.
It's good to hear you. I haven't seen you in forever. Glad that you came in today, though. What was I saying? My mind. Is anybody dressing up for Halloween? Are you?
Me? No.
Are you going to is there like the neighborhood that you're in, do you think there's going to be trick-or-treaters?
I doubt it.
You don't think so?
Well, I don't know, but I doubt it.
We get candy every year, and every year we get nobody. 'Cause we live
Yeah, you were saying that.
on the end of the street, and then beside our house is a woods, and there's one house, and then there's a school.
Oh, yeah.
So for whatever reasons, the kids don't come down this way. I
Like
don't
our,
know if they're scared of the woods
probably.
or what.
Now, our
If
house,
I was a kid, I'd be scared.
our house, a lot.
What's that?
By our house, we get a lot of kids.
I wish we did. I one year, because my husband was gone hunting or something. I sat outside. I know he was gone. He was gone away for work. So I sat on the step with a great big bowl of candy, and I got 2 kids, and those 2 kids got all kinds of shit. I had like full size chocolate bars,
Oh,
suckers.
wow.
I mean, their eyes went really wide. And I'm like,
So
yeah,
they told everybody, that house gives full-size candy
yeah,
bars.
she gives full size. Well, I only stood out there because it was cold that year, and I can't remember what year it was, but it was cold. So my butt was getting cold, and I'm like, I'm only staying out here for so long. If kids don't start coming here, that's it. I had the lights on. We put the lights on every year. I mean,
Aw.
it's not like we don't. We make it so that kids don't want to come.
.com, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're going to be okay.
What's this?
He had small strokes that he's recovering from.
Who did?
.com.
Oh.com. I'm so sorry to hear that. Gosh. My brother had
You're dressing up
wasn't a
as
small stroke. It was a
baby.
big stroke.
That's
Huh? What'd you say?
Scott Black. He says he's dressing up as Team YouTube, aka the Invisible Man.
Whoa, you're dressing up as Team YouTube. I'd find a better costume if I were you.
That's a good costume.
We may take ours down to a parade that I actually used to be in when I was a kid. We march in costume. Oh, did you ever see that movie Trick or Treat?
I think so.
Oh my God. I'm going to watch that Halloween. That's pretty. Yeah.
It's
We
just
don't we don't do anything like that. I think they have sections of Pitts, Pittsburgh, where they designated sections where you know, trick or treat certain days or for certain places.
Can you put up .com? Do you have his link for his channel?
Yeah, I do.
I would like to subscribe to him. For him.
Oh, hang on. Let me
And everybody, if they want to subscribe to him, so he can come.
hang on. He can put it in too because he's got a ranch.
Hocus Pocus too. My husband, he watched it and he said it sucked. He goes, it is not like the first one. I like, why did you even watch that?
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, that was.
I don't think I watched that. I did watch. Here's. Did someone put his link in there?
Yeah, Remy did. Thanks, Remy.
Oh, Remy, you're quick. Quick Draw McGraw. There it is. If you want to sub to him. Nothing like the first one.
Oh my boy.
I know what I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to watch Halloween. There's another Halloween
There's
movie.
a new one.
Yeah, there's a new one that came out.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if it's out already, but there's a new one coming out.
I saw the last one too.
I can't watch those Halloween movies anymore.
You know, now she's a grandmother.
Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah.
I know. And she was in the very first one.
76 was the first one.
I know, she was in the very first one.
Remember? She was in high school.
I remember seeing that movie and I was so scared when she was in the closet. She undid that hanger and she was poking that hanger through the slots in the closet. Oh my God, I was pooping my pants when I saw that. I was so like, I get like that. If I see a movie that's really stressy, I'm like, yeah.
That sound that they use.
And then of course, I mean, the other one that really scared me was Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, yeah.
Oh my God.
Hold on too. That was the sound maker.
They can't kill them though. They never die.
No, they never die.
The other one is not He Knows You're Alone.
Michael Myers and I forgot.
When a Stranger Calls.
Yeah, you
Did
can't
see that when she was babysitting.
Right.
And
that's an old one too, because that came out when I was in high school.
Well, yeah, the old one did, but they made a newer one where she's
babysitting.
She sits in this big, huge house. I'm like, God, so scary. So scary.
Yep.
I'll have nightmares for a week. Yeah. I don't know why I watch scary movies. I love them. I'm like crazy.
Scares the crap out of you, but you like.
I think it's because I was never allowed to watch them when I was a kid. So I watch them now whenever I feel like it. Remy wants to know, how's the pup?
Oh, Remy, if you see how big she got, she's over 2 years old now.
She actually showed, didn't you show her on a stream not too long ago?
Yeah.
You should see her ears.
She grew
ears. Good morning.
Very smart.
Oh, she's hilarious.
Carla gets a kick out of it because she knows all these tricks. She gives you high five.
She even hugs her.
She does hug friend. She gives you the hug, and then
she goes right in a circle and then left in a circle. Her ears are my favorite part of her. Is her ears. Her ears go straight up
every time. She's like, those ears, they stand straight up. And I was like, I remember first got her, you guys were always like, I hope she grows into those ears.
I know.
But she did.
When she was a puppy, they looked so big on her little face. Hi, O'Clancy.
Hi, O'Clancy. Remy, she still looks like a shepherd. Actually, when I was taking her training classes, one of the ladies goes, I know she's a shepherd. I says, well, we're not sure because the mom passed away when they were 3 days old. She got hit by the car. Father is a blue heeler. She goes, she's shepherd. She's definitely a shepherd. And I said,
He
yeah,
looks
she's
she looks like a shepherd.
the only one in her
But she
family
looks like a
that
small one, a small shepherd,
she does. And
not a big one.
her sisters were all black with the blue heeler
Hi,
mark,
Candace.
but she didn't. She didn't. She looks like the shepherd. But she's got a big mouth like her mom. She barks at everything and everybody. She's very protective of me, though. Very
Oh, she is. She's a good puppy.
good watchdog.
Yeah, she is.
She turned. We figured her birthday was July 27th, so she turned 2 in July. So she's like,
Little over two.
yeah, a little over 2.
She's a she is a well-behaved dog. But
That's
she,
loud.
no, but she does listen to you. You're lucky she
Yeah,
listens to you.
she
Because
listens to
I
me
had
more.
a dog, even Katie. Katie was a well-behaved dog, but if she got outside, she would go down the road by herself. Like
She's very hyper.
she
She is very hyper, but that's the breed. I mean, blue heelers and shepherds. She's very barky when she gets in the car, though. Holy crap.
Hello, Candace. Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'm doing my what is it, Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yeah.
Hello.
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 She had the mask on. Hello.
And she like put her face into the pie.
Yeah.
Hello.
He was a great actor.
Oh, he was. He was.
Especially in
Anybody have any recommendations for some good movies to watch?
I told
I
you.
watched Father Stew. Hi,
Net-
Sweet Pea.
Hi, Sweet Pea. I told you Netflix. Lou. That's a really good movie. It's good suspense movie.
Yeah, what is like is doc like
Um,
a crime suspense movie?
yeah,
Or?
and I'm going to tell you. I'm not getting into it because it's very, very, very good movie. There was another one before that too that was really good.
Who
Stranger
did
Things.
you say was in it again? You did tell me.
What?
Who did you say was starring in that movie?
I can't remember her name. Um
But she played in what? What did
she
she
played in
play?
that sitcom.
What
Which,
sitcom?
yeah, I can't remember the name. It's a funny sitcom.
That doesn't help.
The mom. It's like the mom and her were drug addicts and drunk. And they go to these meetings all the time.
Not on TV.
Yes,
I don't remember.
and How I Killed My Father. I wanted to watch that, Sweet Pea. I Killed My Father. Is that good?
Was it no, was it a serious movie or was it a comedy? Was it because I need to know. I like serious movies. I like comedies. I like
Which one? How I Killed My Father.
what kind of movie is it?
That one's a good one. It's a documentary. It's a true story.
Oh, someone that actually killed their
Yeah,
father.
yeah. It's a good. I wanted to see that, and I got away. I was watching Lou instead, but Lou is really, really, really good. It's a suspenseful movie. You'll kind of like at the end because it's with her. I'll just say this: the girl next door that rents her house, and she has a little daughter. Daughter gets kidnapped, and she helps her go look for it. And
You have Remy has She Heard.
Black Phone is awesome. Yes,
What kind of movie is that? No, I never
oh,
heard of that either. Why have I never heard of any of these movies?
that's on that's on that's not in Netflix. That was Prime. That you don't have to pay for it because we get it.
Well, I have Netflix, so
It's not in Netflix yet. It was on Amazon Prime, but you have to pay for it. The one
well,
that
I have Amazon Prime.
yeah, but you have to pay for it. Wasn't Lou good, Sweet Pea? Wasn't it like at the end when you found out who that person was to her? I was like, what? Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. It was great. Okay, so who did she play in Sweet Pea? The main character, that lady. Who did she play in? Because I can't think of her name. So tell me her name, because she does a lot of sitcom. She does sitcom, and then didn't she play like a Madam President or something? Alive was good on Netflix. I watched that too.
Alive?
Yeah,
Is that about that plane crash?
yeah, that was awesome.
Oh my God, I need to
Okay,
watch that. Hi, Shaz.
hi
How are
Shan.
you doing? How are you doing, Sweet Pea? I'm calling her Sweet Pea. Shaz. I mean Shaz. How are you doing?
Now it is,
You're
yeah.
feeling better. Your arm looks real sore.
Alice and Janie, yeah. Sitcom was Mom. Thank you. Yes, Mom. That was a sitcom.
My arm is sore.
Alice and Janie. You have not heard of her?
Wait, Allison Janney, what?
She's tall, skinny.
I think I watched that sitcom that she used to be in.
Okay.
If I'm thinking of the same one, Allison Jamie.
Yes, Alice and Janie. She's like in a lot of movies. She plays Lou.
Okay.
She's an ex-CIA agent. That's all I'm going to see. I'm giving it away. I don't want to keep telling you. But it's really, really, you have to go. West Wing is good too.
Oh my God, she's tall.
But
She's 6
yeah,
feet.
very tall. But Black Phone is Paramount Plus. If you have Paramount Plus, it's free on Paramount Plus.
I don't have Paramount
Watch Black
Plus. I
Phone.
don't think.
That movie was.
I should have it with what we pay for.
It's not expensive. I think it's like $7.99 a month.
We pay $300 a month for cable.
You know what?
Friggin' have all
Cable,
those
that's
channels.
what we did. We stopped paying for cable and we just stream movies. We bought a Roku TV, and then our other TV we got a Amazon Fire Stick. We stream movies. We just pay for the apps, and I'm telling you, it's nowhere near the cost of cable anymore.
No.
No, if we pay $60 a month for streaming, that's a lot. I don't even think we pay that much, honestly. We don't even pay for cable anymore. We stream. Yeah, see, you cut cable in April. You have a Fire Stick, so do we. I love it, right, Remy? It's awesome. And when you get the Amazon Fire Stick, you have all these apps, and some of them are free, and some of the apps, you pay for, but they're just like I pay for the HBO Max, and that's like $14 a month because you get
We have a Fire Stick, but we've never used it.
use it, girl.
Does it work?
And just pay for your Wi-Fi. You did the same, Babe Beauty. See, 120. So you cut your bill down in half too. See.
Oh my God.
See.
I'm going to do it because we're paying over $300 a month. Plus, if you rent a movie, it's like it goes up and up and up and up and up.
Right.
It's not worth it because you know what? Honest to God, I can go a week and not even turn my TV. I don't even remember the last time I turned my TV on.
No, we don't either. Oh, congratulations, Shaz.
Oh, congratulations.
Aw.
Girl or boy? Or do you not want to say? Oh, the first one's always so special.
Oh, Glance, you have 2 Fire Sticks. See, my dog ate the first one. Okay, get this one. So she ate the remote control. So we went and bought a new one. I'm not kidding you. 2 days later, I go, "Where's the remote control?" And I was like, "No." And I look at my dog, and she went and hid under the bed. I go under the bed, brand new one. She destroyed, brand new. So the first one she bit, I was able to finagle it, and it works. And my husband's like, "I'm not going to get a new one until," I says, "Well, what we do now is we put it in a drawer when we're not using it, so she can't get it."
He is adorable.
Did she have
He's so
pictures?
cute. Yeah, on her community page. He's
Aw.
so cute.
Aw.
Oh, he's even got a little smile. He looks like those newborns.
Alexa Fire Stick. That's what we have, Runnings. Alexa Fire Stick.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I miss babies.
I do.
I would, if you could go back, would you like go back with your kids and have them again like babies?
Yep.
I think I would too.
I
I
love.
was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, God, it was so much fun when we didn't appreciate it.
We didn't. 'Cause then you wanted them to grow up so fast, and they did. And
I can't wait till they walk. I can't wait till they go to school. I can't wait till they do this. I can't wait till they do. And now it's like, oh, I wish I could go back and go through all that again. Seriously. You don't really appreciate your own kids till you have, I guess, until you have, you don't have them around anymore and they don't need you. And
Right. I want to be a grandma, but
oh, the smell of a newborn. There's nothing like the smell of a newborn.
oh, and just a hug.
There's nothing like the smell of poopy diapers either. Actually, their newborn babies' poopy diapers aren't that bad. They never bothered me. It's when they get
older.
When they start eating real food that here you can change the diaper.
Mommy, I think your daughter needs you.
Yeah, I think someone smells funny. YouTube gave us back the go-to channel. Only when you're a wrench. Oh, Clancy. Only when you're a wrench can you go to someone's channel.
Yeah. I remember when my son was first born, the nurse brought him in to me the first time. And she's like, he needs to be changed. And I was like, okay. And she said, the diapers are here. Here's the bags to put him in. And she left. So I made the big mistake of taking the diaper off first. And I bent down to get a new diaper. And I look up and he's peeing all over the wall. So I was like, oh no. And I took the clean diaper to cover that one up. So I thought he was finished. And I put the diaper I was putting in the bag, grabbing a new diaper. And all of a sudden I heard some sounds and he's pooing. And I'm like, stop!
My grandson was nearly born in my car. Oh my gosh.
Really?
I had postpartum depression. You know what that is. With my daughter, they brought my daughter to me. I had a really hard labor. Look, 39 labors. I ripped
39.
Yeah, but
they
they brought her to me and I was very depressed and they put her on my my lap and I said, what do you want me to do with her? And they said, well, you got to start feeding her. And I said, but I don't want to. I don't know anything. And I said, I'm never going to be able to take care of a baby. Like I was only like 19 or 18.
No,
I was young. And I'm like, I know, I don't want to.
I know.
And see nowadays you see more older mothers, like they're in their 30s and 40s even. See, I was just a baby, like what I would call a baby now. But oh my gosh. Yeah, that postpartum depression is a real thing.
Remy.
What? You guys had nurseries in the hospitals. Now, no matter how long labor, how exhausted you room in with, that's it. Oh, really?
No.
Oh no, they took our babies and they did the changing and all that and then brought them to us to feed. That's it.
Remy.
We're old. She thinks we are from the olden days.
No, she said her baby puked in her husband's mouth.
Oh, yuck.
I'm gonna die laughing.
Where did I see that? Oh, I watched this channel and she was talking about how she had just had
What a
daughter,
chance.
her first daughter. She had 6 kids and she had had her first daughter. And her brother came over to visit and he was pushing her up in the air and he was like jiggling her. She had just eaten and she was going, I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should do that. And then he lifted her up in the air and she puked in his mouth. And she goes, I told you, you dumbass, you shouldn't have shook her like that. I just fed her. I told you that. And he's like, oh, get her away from me. Get her away from me. Or another story she tells is about when she got up one morning and she goes, I never slept in. I never slept in. She goes, this one morning, she goes, I slept in. And she had 2 kids that were 10 months apart. So she says, I smell this god awful smell. She says, and their cribs were, end to end. She goes, those 2 little monkeys, they had both taken off their dog, dog
You know,
diapers and taken a great big dump in their bed. And they were,
in the walls.
they had it, she said, they had it on the wall. They had it on their, it was like going crazy. She says, I didn't know. Hi, Jamie. She said, I didn't know what to do. She said, so I said, she said, I got one. I brought him in the bathtub. And then she said, I went back to the room and she looked at him and she goes, don't you move. And then she got the other one and she brought him to the bathroom. She goes, she checked the water and she goes, stand up. She goes, she sprayed all this crap off them. And then she said, usually she would put them down for a nap in the afternoon. She goes, you little monkeys, you're staying awake. And she goes, I waited till my husband got home. And she goes, go and see, your sons left you a little gift in their bedroom.
He did not. He cut it there.
So she couldn't do
Oh,
it. She
no.
goes, every time I went in there, she was like, "Ugh." Her stomach. She goes, I was throwing up in between cleaning them off. She goes, I was throwing up in the toilet. She goes, I couldn't do it. She goes, those little monkeys didn't stop what they were doing even when they saw me. They just kept smearing this shit all over the place. Oh my God, that was so funny. When she told the story, it was hilarious. I'm like,
I would
oh
die.
my God, can you imagine? See, I never had to go through that. My kids never, and they were only 14 months. They were 14 months apart. What they did get into one time was I could smell onions and I could smell it really good. They got into the refrigerator, they pulled out onions, and I don't know how they were peeling these onions and they smelled like onions downstairs. And I'm like, what the heck are you doing? They got into onions and I don't know if they peeled them or what they did. I know they didn't cut them because they were too young to have knives.
They eat it.
I don't know if they bit into it, but I know I smelled because I remember looking at the clock and thinking, I never sleep this late. And I smelt onions and I'm like, oh, this can't be good. This can't be good. But see, they were 14 months apart. So they were like,
Oh yeah.
when they would egg each other on. Like when
Right.
one didn't get into trouble, the other one egged the
Well,
other
you
one.
know when they're quiet, they're up to something. My son
Well,
was
well, when you sleep in, when you're not used to sleeping in,
sleeping.
when you have
Yeah.
little ones, you know that something's going on.
My,
And they would get into trouble as soon as I was on the phone. I don't know if your kids were like that.
yeah, my son walked out.
As soon as my phone would ring, they were like, a bell would go off. Ding, ding,
Yep.
ding. Oh, now mom's not going to watch. So I'm going to get into trouble.
I was cleaning out my closet and my son was in his room and I said, be good. Just, and I gave him some toys to play with it. He was being really good. And I kept saying, and I checked on him a couple times and he's playing with he had these HO trains. And I said, okay, he's being really good. He's very quiet.
Not a good sign.
No. And the door was closed. So now I'm like, why did he close the door? I opened the door. He went in the bathroom and got a whole I had a big jar of Vaseline. The entire jar was empty.
Oh my God, he wasn't eating it. Tell me he wasn't.
No, it was hair. The entire
Oh.
was in his hair. And he had this head full of curls.
Hey, Joy, how are you doing, honey?
Hi, Joy. And I said, what did you do? 7 times. I washed his hair with Prel shampoo and
You still couldn't get the
No.
grease out. No.
I could not get it out. And he kept going, nice, nice, mommy, nice. And he's touching his hair. I'm like, no, it's not. It was all over his HO trains.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I said, you little booger, that's why you shut your
Well, see, that's where my kids would get into the most trouble. My friends would call me during the day, when I had friends that were real life friends. No, I mean,
when I had
back in the day, I mean, I didn't have friends. We went for coffee at each other's houses and we played cards with each other and stuff. But, and then they'd call me. And as soon as that phone would ring, those two would get into trouble. It never failed. Every single time my phone would ring, they were like, wow.
Yeah. I mean, in the tub, I would even I called the doctor. I says, what am I supposed to do? She said, just get some strong shampoo. I used Pro.
Well, he didn't put peanut butter in his hair, at least. Can you imagine?
No, but he cut his hair. He took a chunk of his bangs because he said, my hair in my eyes. And I said, leave your hair alone. It's beautiful. Because I would not cut his hair because he had curls.
Uh-huh.
And then he comes, we were at my mom's house, and he comes in the kitchen. He goes, I feel better now, mommy. And my mom goes, oh! And I turned around, and a big chunk of his bangs were gone all the way to his forehead. I said, what did you do? He goes, I feel better now. He cut his.
It's like kids, though. I mean, and I would go back and go through it all over again because,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I remember those days. They were so, and I guess you don't appreciate it when you're going through it because you're thinking, oh, I can't wait till, when they're babies. I can't wait till they're walking. I can't wait till they go to school. I can't wait till they're in high school. I can't.
They
Yeah.
talk.
And now you think, geez, I wish we could go back and go through it all over again. So that's why I tell my daughter all the time. I said, don't wish for, your kids to grow up too fast because they will, and then you'll regret it.
Yeah.
She goes, oh no, Mom. I said, you will. Watch it.
The first time he went to see,
But then they're always your babies, no matter how old they get. So she's my baby.
especially your firstborn. It sounds
Yeah, I mean, my daughter and I are like best friends now.
Yeah.
My son is 30 next year. Time flies so fast. Yeah, Shaz. I know. My daughter's 30.
It does fly fast. It really does.
And she's like my best friend, like my best friend.
I used
Like
to tell my dad,
she don't even like I give her hell all the time because she'll call me. She'll say, "Okay, Carla, let's do this." And I'm like, "Excuse me, you don't call me by my first name." She goes, and then her son started doing it. My grandson started doing it. Hey,
oh,
Carla. I'm like, no.
no. My son did that when he
Okay,
was.
Sweet Pea, thanks for coming in.
Bye, sweet pea.
Come back if you can. We're probably not going to be live that long. Probably another 15 minutes or so. But yeah. What was I saying? See how much I forget? I forget as soon as I say something, I forget it. It just leaves my mind.
You went crazy. 14 months. But yeah, that's what I told my kids. You're always going to be my babies.
Yeah, they will be your babies.
Always.
You worry about them also. When my son was going through his addiction, honest to God, every time that phone rang, my
Yeah.
heart would stop. My heart would be in my throat because I would be like, "Oh my God, is it going to be?" I would be scared even if it was my daughter calling because
Yeah.
I'm thinking, "What is she going to tell me? Is she going to tell me he's in jail? Is she going to tell me he's, he what's going to happen?"
Right.
I worried about him more than her because she's very responsible. He is now too. Like since he stopped, like since he went into rehab and he's in recovery, he's very responsible.
Good, Carl. Glad for you.
All he does now, his big thing is hiking. The only thing I don't like that he does, and I found out from my daughter, is, Mom, you should see him. He goes to these cliffs and he hangs down off these cliffs. I'm like, please don't tell me that. Same when he was going through his addiction, he was hanging off 20-story buildings and wasn't scared at all. And I'm like, oh God, I can't. Every time I would think he was at work, I'm like, I can't. Why are you telling me this?
Well, bye, Remy. Have a great day.
I have to run because my kid is home today and tomorrow, but good to hear everyone's well. Yeah, we're going to start going live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think.
You forgot to post it.
I'm going to post it. The only thing is, I don't know about you, but I don't get notifications for community posts. I will post it, but.
And too. And I went through all my postings and I put, to put it on there. So YouTube is acting weird.
But I'm going to put it up there. But yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm just, I guess, burnt out from YouTube. Like going live, like.
Yeah, who isn't?
All the time. Like when I was going live every day. It was too much. I don't know how people do it. I don't. But
Well, I think in the beginning, nice. And then after a while.
yeah, but I did it for probably over a year and a half,
Yeah.
every day, Monday to Friday. I was a wreck when my oldest left for college. Yeah, I bet, Babe Beauty.
Oh yeah. Or when they move out of state.
Or they move far away.
Yeah, out of state.
Or they get married, or they get.
Oh, when they get married, yeah.
But can't turn back time.
He's always
turn back time.
Yeah, if we could turn back time, right?
If I could turn back time, I'd go back when they were 3 and 2. I would. I seriously would, because I loved those ages when they were just walking and they were still babies and could dress them up. My daughter, I guess when she would get to be, when she was about 7 years old, I could not buy her any. She hated everything I bought for her.
Birthday to him. He'll be 20 in a few weeks.
Aw, happy birthday. He's an October baby.
An October baby like you.
Libra.
Carla's birthday's coming up.
No, it is not.
It is so.
I'm not having no more birthdays.
We'll tell you when. It's in a few weeks. Oh, I told you.
I may not go live that day. Let me just say, I'm not going live that day.
I'll post it on your wall.
I'll sleep on it. How do you do that?
I am.
Can you post things on people's walls?
I'll post it on yours. I'll put the.
What are you doing? What's that noise?
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go again. Remember? What's that clicking noise? Nanya,
What's that clicking noise? What's that clicking noise?
remember she used to always yell it.
Oh, I remember that guy, that comedian. What that clicking noise?
Oh my God, that was so
That was so
that was
hilarious.
funny when we used to play that guy. Who we put that guy up there?
Sue did.
Sue did.
Or
'Cause, yeah, you
just in
guys
there.
give me a hardest time about that. I never heard my phone click, but she would. Carla used to pick up noises like you wouldn't believe,
I did.
and she was like, "Who's clicking? Nanya?"
I thought, oh, I was really, and it's a real thing. It's about, it's sound. Certain sounds
I'm
will
like,
get to me. And
uh-huh.
it's like, it's not the person's, ask my husband.
So you have
I'm
all
always
boys?
side by side, and he'll be eating chips.
Oh,
I'll look at him with the dirtiest look and say, "Do you have to eat so loud?"
or no?
He's like,
I go.
"I'm eating chips." He goes, "How can you not eat loud? Like, how can you eat quietly when you're eating chips?"
You
I
can't.
said, "Well, then get out of my face because I can't stand listening to you. I don't like him eating around me. I
You
don't."
remember that clicking? See, she remembers it, baby. Yeah. How many times did she yell at me about that? And I'm like,
That
I'm
damn
trying to
clicking.
put my headphones in. Wait.
Oh, but it did though. There was a clicking sound. What
And then
is
if there
that
were any
clicking?
sounds, I would always get in trouble for that. None, yeah. I'm like, it's not
Nanya always got in trouble for the sounds, the
it.
noise.
It was always me.
And my doctor, because I asked my doctor, I said, because I go to a psychiatrist like everybody and their dog knows about on YouTube. But I asked him, I said, is that a real thing? Is there such a thing as someone that can be bothered by noises? I said, because certain noises really,
Yes.
really, it's like your fingernails on a chalkboard. He says it's a real thing. He said people really. I said, well, I'm going to be getting divorced pretty soon because I can't eat in front of me.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
either. I'm like you, she has people that eat with their mouth open. I hate that.
Oh, sapping their food. He
Oh.
doesn't do that, but he'll
Yeah,
slurp
in
his
a while, and
food.
I'm like, really? Could you eat any louder with your mouth? Could you just like really? Can you?
But he slurps his soup, which I hate.
No,
Slurping
no.
his soup and
I can't.
crunching his chips. Oh my God. No.
I'm gonna
Can't do it.
send a box of chips over to your house.
Don't you dare. I won't stay in the same room as him. If he grabs for a bag of chips, I'm like, I'm out of here.
Let me know.
He's like, what? What? I said, I am not listening to you crunch those damn chips.
Yeah, you poke him. You want to poke him with a fork.
No, I want to poke him with a fork.
Baby Beauty said that. She goes, yeah, she wants to poke him with a fork.
Well, I'm not the only one that thinks, surely there's other people that have that sounds bother. Like, I cannot be the only person in the world.
No,
I
I
have to leave the room before I explode, delving hands into the bottom of chip packets. It's just the same. Oh,
and my brother, he used to hold his fork like a shovel.
oh, or someone that uh, clicks their fork with their teeth.
Oh, they scrape
You
it.
know, yeah, scrapes their teeth on their fork.
That
That
goes.
drives me crazy. You too, Shaz? Yeah, I just like certain sounds like drive me crazy. If if you're gonna eat, like don't like when I was when I was brought up, we had to eat at the table. Our elbows had to be off the table.
Yep.
We had to ask to be excused. We couldn't just get up and walk away. See, I was more lax with my kids. We didn't have to, not every night we didn't have to eat at the table. I mean, we did eat at the table a good bit, but not every night.
Right.
And now my husband and I rarely eat at the table, rarely eat at the same time because he eats fish. He eats a lot of fish, and I'm not a fish lover. So,
I
all
like
my own thing.
shrimp and lobster. That's about.
I like that. That's the only thing I like. but I don't like he eats tuna and
Oh yeah,
all that stuff. Like, no, I can't eat it.
yeah. Scrapes their fork on the plate. Yeah.
Yes. That drives me crazy too. No, I made a pot roast. I'll be eating that for the next 3 weeks. But yeah, but I don't slurp. He slurps, but I eat slow though too. My food can be piping hot by the time I'm done. It's
It's cold.
ice cold.
Yeah,
It's because I eat so slow.
I do too. My mom eats good. She's always the last one at the table.
It's difficult to teach young ones table etiquette when finger foods is their norm. That's true. Well, most kids, when they're kids, little kids now eat what? Chicken nuggets and French fries. I mean, whenever we take the grandkids out, that's all they want to eat is chicken nuggets
Yep.
and French fries. But they don't need a fork with that. They just use your fingers. I mean, the little one, she'll eat the youngest one, she'll eat a hamburger every once in a while, but the her older brother, who's a little bit older than her, he won't eat anything. He just started eating hot dogs where he'll eat, but that's finger foods too,
Yeah.
you know?
My dog loves hot dogs.
Oh yeah, Katie used to love them too.
There's
I couldn't eat a hot dog and look at her because she would put both paws underneath her chin and just stare at me
oh,
and lick her chops like,
oh,
okay, I know she's going to feel bad in a minute. And I could not feed her. And even like at the end when my doctor, I was talking to my vet and she goes, she's just at the end of her life. She goes, I would let her, if I were you and you were me, she goes, I would just let her eat whatever she wants. And I did because we knew there was no hope for her.
are
She
you
was,
guys ever going to get a dog? I remember you used to talk about getting one.
we haven't got one yet, but I've been working on him. We want to get a house first of our own and
Yeah.
an acreage. And yeah. And I don't want just one dog. I want two dogs and I want a cat. So I'm not I'm not hard to get along with. Well, because when you go, especially dogs too, they get separation anxiety. Katie was bad for that.
Yeah, mine gets like that.
My neighbors could hear her. They would say they could hear her howling.
Oh no.
We left the house. They could hear her literally howling.
Oh,
Yeah, because she would get so excited to get in the car. Like, all we'd have to say is, "You want to go for a ride?" And she'd be at the door ready to go. And I don't know why she would get so excited about going in the car because she would sleep the whole time she was in the car.
not mine. She
But
barks at
she just,
everybody, everything,
no,
everybody.
she slept.
As soon as she sees me grab my purse, she knows I'm going out, and she knows her leash is in the laundry room, so she goes running in the laundry room like me too, because she knows I take her everywhere.
Yeah. Well, you have to. Except in the summertime, it's kind of hard to take them. It's kind of hard to take them out, especially if you have to go to the store. You can't leave them in
Well,
the.
yeah, I just tell her I'll be right back. I'm on the store. She barks a little bit. She goes,
And this summer was a bad summer to leave a dog in a car.
yeah, my neighborhood, you don't. They call on you if they see dogs left in the car.
I'd call on someone if their dog was in a car. Well, because they can die,
Yep.
because it can get that hot.
Cool. What do you want? Why look? What?
Who are you talking to? Oh, you talking to Kaya?
Yeah, she's staring at me.
I thought you were talking to your husband.
He's
I'm like, are you talking to your husband?
yeah. What you want, Bobo? What? I gave her a
My
treat.
husband. It's his food, one type at a time, never a bite of different things. Bugs me. I'm like that with when my husband brings McDonald's home. I
Yeah.
will only eat my French fries until they're done, and then the hamburger, and then that's it. And I don't know why I do that because I can't eat it together for some reason. It's weird. I'm weird. I'm weird that way.
I gotta make her breakfast.
Listen to tell him what you make her for breakfast.
Well, I make her food, so she
Oh,
gets her.
don't you make her hamburgers?
Yeah, I give her hamburger, and sometimes I'll cut up a hot dog and make it with egg. But I make her burger and put her veggies in there, her vegetables.
What kind of vegetables do you give a dog?
She likes her carrot. She loves carrots. My dog will eat
Really? Oh
any
my
vegetables you
god.
give her. She loves vegetables.
My dog wouldn't go near vegetables.
She loves it. She loves carrots. She loves those little cherry tomatoes. I cut it up for her.
Oh, my
She
dog never would
she
eat.
loves broccoli. She even loves onions.
Lucky she at least eats stuff that's healthy. My dog would
Mhm.
never eat that stuff. Never. She would eat meat. She would eat what we used to do when she would get sick or not feeling well at the end is we would make rice and we would because that's what the doctor told us, like steam some chicken, cut it up and mix it in with rice and give it to her.
Yeah,
And that's what we did for her. But
I like her rice, but I give her brown rice. I don't give her
that's
white.
good for their bellies, I guess,
Yeah,
when they have an upset
it's
stomach.
just rice. I give her. She's spoiled, guys.
Yes, she's spoiled.
Carly gets a because I'll go. You want breakfast? And she'll sit there. When she sees me making breakfast, she goes on the couch and she'll sit and wait for her breakfast.
Lucky.
Yeah, she'll wait for it.
Okay, well, I guess it's been an hour, so I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm still tired from yesterday. Oh my god.
I don't blame you. I
I
can't believe that.
cannot tell you how
She went to go get
freaked out I was when I came downstairs.
a baby.
The worst for me in teaching my son was how to cut stuff up on their plates when they needed to. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know when I can't even remember when I taught my kids that. I really don't remember. But I know they had good manners. Both my kids did. They didn't sap their food and they didn't, yeah, they were good. But I think I'm going to close it.
It was good to see everybody. Thanks for coming.
And yeah, and we're going to come back on Thursday. We're going to do Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think, and then just early in the morning. And then, so hopefully we'll see you. And I want to thank you guys for coming in today. It was nice for a change. Just shooting, you know, shooting the shit. Not even have anything planned to talk about. Just shooting the shit.
You enjoy your day too, Oh Clancy and Babe Beauty, everybody that came, Shaz.
Yes, thank you so much, Shaz, Bay Beauty, O'Clancy. I
Red
gotta remember this.
Joy.
Every Jamie's, Remy,
All
Joy,
guys. Good to see
and
everybody.
anybody else that came in today. If I missed you, I didn't mean to. So, you guys have a great day.
Everybody have a good day. Thanks for coming. We'll see you on Thursday.
Yeah, see you on Thursday morning. Bye, guys.
Bye.